damn, who the hell am I hanging with? Like, what type of female is this? Who am I associating myself with? Like, this shit is ridiculous.
Don't never stop.
Bring back hype. Face fat, baby, tap in. Tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap in. Tap in. Getting money, get rich. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back again with another video. This video is going to be a story time video. When I was stranded at 16, like I was stranded outside all night. Y'all, all I gotta say before I even start this story,
just watch who you hang out with, okay? Just watch who you hang out with. I realized really quick that this was not the right person that I needed to hang out with. Let me lock my doors, because folks crazy, okay?
So y'all, this happened back in 2005, and there was this festival going on called Juneteenth. If you don't know what Juneteenth is, Google it. And I live here in Arkansas, and so there's not really anything to do here. So like if there's some type of event going on where there's gonna be celebrities and stuff, everybody is gonna be there. And you're gonna miss out, okay? You're gonna miss out because that's where everybody at, right? So I wanted to go. So I asked my mama, could I go? And she was like,
yeah, you can go, but you can't go by yourself, so you need to find somebody to go with you.
I was like, okay. So I was on the hunt, y'all. On the hunt for somebody to go to this thing with me because I really wanted to go, right? So I was staying in some apartments at the time, and I was outside, you know, like talking with the people that lived out there. And it was this girl that I went to high school with. I didn't really talk to her like that, but you know, like in passing when I see her at the bus stop or something, or you know, like or whatever, but we wasn't friends, okay? She was talking about going to the Juneteenth thing, and I was like,
oh girl, you going? Can I go with you?
and she was like,
Yeah girl, you can go with me. My mama dropping me off.
I was like, okay, cool, this is my end. I can go now. I can go, right? All right, I went and I told my mama, I was like, I got somebody I can go with. I was telling her about this girl. I was like, she go to high school with me. She live right across the street. Her mama gonna drop us off. She was like, okay, cool. So y'all, it's go time now. I go get my ticket. I go get me an outfit. I still remember exactly what I wore that day.
I had on like a turquoise top, some kind of spaghetti strap top or something like that. Y'all was cute for a 16-year-old. And I had on a blue jean skirt, and I had like some turquoise flip-flops on or whatever. Couldn't tell me nothing. I don't remember how my hair was, probably a drawstring ponytail or something like that. Y'all don't know, it's not important, but I thought I was cute.
I got all my stuff ready. You know how you is like looking at your outfit and stuff, like, yeah, I'm gonna be cute. I can't wait to go. I got everything I need. Got my ticket, got my outfit, ready to go, right? So the day comes where we going to the Juneteenth thing, right? I put on all my clothes and I'm headed out the door. I'm like, all right, mama, see you later. I'm going across the street, go ride with this girl. All right, peace. She was like, all right, have fun or whatever. I'm like, all right, see you later, peace. I'm finna go have fun, right? So I go over there to the girl house and we get in the car with her mama, and we end up in some apartments, and I was confused. I was like,
Where we going? Where we going, mama? Where we going? I thought we was going to some Juneteenth thing. Where we going?
that's what I was thinking. I ain't said, right? So apparently her mama dropped us off at her sister's house because her sister was supposed to take us to the thing, and I'm like, okay, whatever, just as long as we get there, right? So we get to our sister's house, and they just pretty much sitting around just talking, laughing, eating or whatever. You know, black folks don't never go nowhere on time, you know what I'm saying? So we just sitting there waiting on her sister to get ready to take us, right? And one thing that I did notice when I was there, that there was this other girl that was there. She wasn't really saying much, and I don't know if that was her other sister, her cousin, her friend, or whatever. So for the sake of this story, I'm gonna call this girl sister, cousin, friend, because I don't know who she was to her. Y'all, I promise you, I still don't know this girl's name to this day. Is there a fly in my damn car? I don't know this girl's name. I never knew her name. Y'all, if she could walk past me right now, I wouldn't even know who the hell she was, right? The girl that I went with, her sister told, she was like, sister, cousin, friend gonna go with y'all to the Juneteenth thing or whatever. And I was like, okay, I don't care. Like, I was just thinking, like, I don't care. Like, the more the merrier. We gonna have fun anyway. You know, girls like to travel in packs anyway. Come on, girl, let's go. Just as long as I could go to the thing, right? So we get in the car and we finally headed to the Juneteenth festival, right? On our way there, the girl that I went with, y'all need to give her a name. Let's call her Patty. So the girl that I went with, her name is Patty, okay? So Patty was talking to sister, cousin, friend. She was like,
girl, you got your ticket?
And sister, cousin, friend was like, no, I ain't got. Yo, is there some fly? Oh, hell no. It's something flying in my damn car. Oh, fuck no. Okay, we're back. I had to move. All right, so sister cousin friend was like,
no, I didn't get a chance to get my ticket because I couldn't get it.
well, apparently sister cousin friend was not from where we're from. Like, she was from out of town or whatever, or out of state. Yeah, I don't know where the girl was from. I don't know nothing about her, but I knew that she wasn't from there, right? So that was the reason why she couldn't get her ticket. So this was like one of those situations where you have to buy your ticket in advance, but if you don't buy your ticket in advance, you can also pay at the door or something like that. Patty was like,
well, when we get there, you might want to go ahead and go get your ticket or whatever when we get there.
and sister cousin friend was like,
Okay.
all right, so y'all, we get to the thing, and when I tell y'all, the line was long, okay? The line was so long. It was wrapped around the gate and everything. It was so long, right? So as soon as we get out the car, here go Patty.
Get your ass in line and shut your mouth.
Girl, you better get in that line. You better get in that line. You need to hurry up. You need to hurry up and get in that line. You better break in front of somebody or something. You need to get in that line.
And so sister cousin friend got in the back of the line, and she stood there, and she was in line for maybe like 15 or 20 minutes or something like that. And me and Patty was just standing on the side waiting on her or whatever, right? Once she got to the front of the line, y'all, tell me why they were sold out.
Damn.
Y'all, it's not funny, but it's funny, okay? Me and Patty already got our tickets because we got them in advance or whatever, right? So here go Patty.
I told you to get in front of that line. I told you to get in front of that line. Girl, I told you to break in front of them folks, but you just stood there looking stupid. You just stood there looking stupid. Now, look, you can't even get in. I'm going in anyway.
I was like, oh shit. I'm in a awkward position because she leaving her and she going through the gate, and then sister cousin friend just standing there like, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't even, neither one of y'all my friend. Like, I definitely don't know sister cousin friend. And Patty, I just know her because I went to school with her, but we don't kick it like that. Like, we not friends like that. We just stay in the same apartment complex and you go to my school or whatever. Like, I know your name, you know my name, but we don't really know each other like that, right? And so I was sitting there like, damn, this messed up that she talked to sister cousin friend like that. Why she say that to her? Damn. But shit, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go in. I mean, so I just went ahead and went in because, like, I don't know her, and I just went in, right? I went in. So me and Patty went in. We just kicking it, y'all. It was jumping in there. Do you hear me? It was so many people out there. It was hot as hell. It was no shade. We really in there kicking it. Probably about 2 or 3 hours later, like, we completely forgot about sister cousin friend, or at least I did. I forgot about her. Like, I really did. I'm sorry, sister cousin friend, but I forgot about your ass out there. But I completely forgot about her up until Patty had got a phone call. So y'all, she get a phone call, and guess who on the phone? It's her sister. Her sister on the phone. She was like,
Why you leave that girl outside? Why you leave that girl outside? You left her outside, and she not even from here. She had to use somebody else's phone to call me to come get her. But since you want to leave her outside, find your own ride home.
click. I was like, oh shit. She said, find your own ride home. Oh damn, right? And so, like, Patty didn't think nothing of it. She was like, oh, okay, we'll find our own ride home then. Like, that's how she would say, we'll find our own ride home then. All right. So I was like, okay. So we go back to kicking it at the Juneteenth thing. And I don't know how long it was between that phone call and the end of the event, but I think it ended maybe like 10. The lady said 11. All right. So you know how, like, when the event end, everybody going back through the gate, all the younger people like us that's like 16 years old or younger or something like that don't have a ride, a car to get home, we all standing out on the curb waiting on our ride or whatever, right? And I guess Patty didn't take her sister seriously when her sister said find your own ride home, because we stood there and we was waiting on Patty's sister to come, and she didn't come, okay? She didn't come. And so here go Patty, I'm finna call her back. So she called her back, and her sister was like,
I'm not playing with you. Find your own ride home. I'm taking sister cousin friend back home. Since you left her out there, find your own ride home. Click.
I was like, oh damn, sister is not playing. She not playing with us, and I'm like,
Hey, sister, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing to sister cousin friend. Come get me. Take me home. Like, bump Petty, take me home. I didn't do nothing, sister. I love you. Come get me.
sister wasn't playing. She did not show up. So Petty was like,
That's okay. I'll call my boo to come get me.
and so she called her boyfriend up and she was like,
Baby, can you come get me? Because my sister act like she can't come get me. She said I gotta find my own ride home. Can you come get me?
she was like, yeah, baby, I'll come get you. So I don't know how old this dude that she was talking to, because me personally, when I was like around 16, all my friends didn't have cars. I ain't know really anybody that had a car around that time. But apparently this dude that she was talking to had a car. And I was like, okay, cool. He come get us. I was like, okay, cool. We in the clear or whatever. So we get in the car with her boyfriend and we go back to the apartments that her sister stayed in. I'm confused. I'm like, okay, I thought he was taking us home. But we ended up back at the apartments where her sister stayed at. Apparently, her boyfriend stayed in the same apartment complex where her sister stayed, okay? So I was like, oh, okay. So we go to her boyfriend's house, and apparently we was gonna wait on her sister to come back or whatever, because, I missed the part. Y'all, when we got to the apartments, we went to her sister's house and we knocked on the door, and there was no answer, okay? No answer at all. She called her sister back, no answer. We looking through windows and everything. Y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. We tried to break in her sister's house. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. We tried to break in the house. We tried to see if a window was open, everything. Nothing worked, okay? Nothing. So that's how we ended up at her boyfriend's house. So we just sitting over there. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm just texting my little boo at the time. If y'all watched my my diary reaction videos, my boo at the time was Jay. And I was texting his stupid ass. All right, so yeah, I was just texting him, telling him, you know, what happened. And he like, dang, this messed up. I'm glad y'all okay and all this other shit. Like, he really cared. No, he don't give a damn. I'm sitting over there just texting away, and her boo all on the couch, all hugged up and shit or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm just texting. And then y'all, guess what? Why my phone died? My phone dead, okay? So this was back when I used to not keep a charger with me. Like, this was like a long time ago. I had a little tit-tat phone. If you don't know what a tit-tat phone is, that's the phone that got the buttons on it, okay? I had one of them little tit-tat phones, and they usually don't die. But my phone died that day, okay? It died. And I was like, dang, man, I can't even talk to my boo no more. Now I gotta sit here and watch them all hug up and stuff. I guess I could watch TV or something. So I was like, okay, cool. We could just sit here and watch TV. So we was just sitting over her boyfriend's house until her sister came back, because apparently her sister must have took sister cousin friend back home. I don't know where she lived, but it has to be maybe like 2 or 3 hours away or something like that. And so we was thinking that we could just sit at her boyfriend's house until her sister came back, right? Okay, so we just sitting there. I'm just chilling or whatever. I'm like, man, I ain't got nobody to text or nothing, so I guess I just sit here. Petty and her boo just sitting there or whatever. And then, y'all, why she started going through his phone, and apparently she seen something in his phone that she did not like. And she was like,
Who is this? Who is this girl in your phone? Who is this girl? Who is this bitch? Who is this? Who is this you texting?
and I'm sitting there like,
Damn, girl, this ain't the time for that shit. You know, this is not the time for that.
for one, I just did not want to be there with you fighting with your man. We chilling. I'm watching TV. I already can't talk to nobody on the phone. Just shut up, please. That's what I'm sitting there thinking. Please shut up. So, y'all, why they start arguing? Bad, okay? Because he was like, why the fuck you going through my phone? And she was like, well, who is this bitch in this phone? Who is this bitch? Da da da. You always talking to some bitch. Da 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 da. All this shit. They just going back and forth. Y'all tell me why he got pissed off and he put us out.
Get out!
He put us out. He got us out of her and her mouth, and I was associated with her, so he put both of us out. So now we outside. We outside. That's when, I said that wrong. When he put us out, that's when we tried to break in her sister's house. Because we was outside. We was like, man, she was saying that her sister leave a window open or something like that sometime, unless, she leave a window open in case she lock herself out or something like that. Y'all, wasn't none of them damn windows open. None of them open. We couldn't get through the front door, the back door, none of the door. Couldn't get nothing. Okay, so we just standing there, and I'm sitting there like,
Bitch, what the fuck we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
we just sitting there trying to figure out what we gonna do or whatever. And so that's when she called her sister back. She called her sister back again, and her sister did not answer the phone. And then so she was like, I'm gonna call her back again. So she called her sister again. Her sister did not answer the phone. After a little while, y'all tell me why her phone died. My phone already dead. Now her phone dead, and we outside. He mad at us. He, as in her boyfriend, mad at us. I don't know why they mad at me. I'm like, boyfriend, I didn't do nothing. You can let me stand here, put her out. You know, her sister mad at us. I don't know why sister mad at me. I didn't do nothing. Sister, you can come pick me up. Leave her out here. Fuck her. You know, but since I was associated with her, I got put out and I couldn't get picked up and all this other shit like that. So we sitting outside with no phone, no nowhere to go, and we trying to figure out how the hell we gonna get home. Okay, so y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the video or not. Maybe I should give y'all a map of where we was and where we was trying to go, okay? It was too damn far to walk, okay? I was like, what are we gonna do? Like, where are we gonna go? And I was looking at her, I was like, damn, we gonna have to walk. We gonna have to walk home. And it was just way too far to walk. I was nervous. I was scared because we had on these little bitty skirts or whatever. And it was starting to get cold outside, so I'm just sitting on the curb, just holding my legs and stuff because I'm cold. It was the summertime, but it wasn't as hot as it was earlier that day. So it probably was like 100 and something degrees that day, but at nighttime it got down to maybe like a low 70s or something like that. So that was kind of cool outside, and I was cold, you know, from not having on a whole bunch of clothes or whatever. And I'm just sitting there like,
damn, we gonna have to fucking walk.
and we just sitting there with nothing to do, no phone or nothing. And then I came up with a bright idea. I was like, oh, maybe we could walk around the apartment complex until we find an apartment with the lights on, because y'all, around this time it had to be maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It was late, right? Because we sat over at her boyfriend's house for a few hours before he kicked us out. And so I was like, let's just walk around the apartments until we see somebody with their light on, and then knock on the door and ask them, can we use their phone so we can call us a ride, right? That's what I was saying. And I was sitting up thinking like,
well, it's your fault that we didn't get a ride from the Juneteenth thing. It's your fault that we got kicked out of your boyfriend's house. So I feel like that she should be the one doing all the damn talking. Like, I'll walk with you up there to the door. I'll stand right by you, but you're going to be doing all the damn talking, and you going to call somebody, because I really didn't have nobody to call but my mama, and I was scared to call my mama.
And I forgot to tell y'all that I had told my mama that I was spending the night with her. So I was scared to call my mama and tell her that we were stranded, because my mama was going to be like,
Why is y'all stranded? I thought you said that
you know, I ain't want to go through all that. So I just like, girl, you gonna have to find somebody to come pick us up and take us home, like, for real. And so we finally find an apartment that had the light on. So we walk up there to the apartment and go knock on the door. Y'all, why we knock on the wrong door? Y'all, it was some nasty looking men. They was looking at us like,
Hey.
they was looking at us like that. And so we get up to the door, and she was like, hey, I wanted to know if we can use your phone so we can call us a ride or something like that. He was like, yeah, baby, you can use my phone. They handed the phone to me, and I'm looking like, hey, I ain't got nobody to call but my mama, and that's the last resort, okay? Last resort. Here, handed the phone to her. I'm like, call somebody, okay? And so she started calling people. Y'all, she called so many people.
Can you come pick me up, please?
And they was like, yeah, I'm finna call, I'm on my way to come get you. Y'all, none of the people that she called showed up. None of them. She would call somebody, and they would say that they would come, and then we would give them their phone back, and we would go sit out there on the curb and wait, and nobody would show up. And then we would get up and go back to their apartment, knock on the door, ask, can we use the phone again? She would call somebody else. They would say that they was coming, and then we would go back to the curb, sit there, and they would never show up. Like, this happened maybe like 3 or 4 times. And I was looking like,
Damn, who the hell am I hanging with? Like, what type of female is this? Who am I associating myself with? Like, this shit is ridiculous.
First of all, we couldn't get no ride from the thing. Your own sister said, find your own ride home to a 16-year-old. Really? And she called just about every friend that she had, and none of the people said, they said that they was coming, but none of the people showed up. So, y'all, we've been sitting outside forever. Like, it was like 4 in the morning, and we finally, well, not we, she. Let me make sure I say that right. She finally called this one last dude, and he was like, yeah, I'll come get you. Y'all, he was the only person that showed up. And he made it there. It has to be like 4:30, almost 5 o'clock in the morning when he made it there. Because I remember that it was like almost time for the sun to come up a little bit. I remember that it was looking like the sun wasn't rising, but you could tell it was starting to get lighter outside where the sun was going to start rising or whatever. When he got there, and he was just asking so many questions like, what happened? Why y'all been outside all night? And all this other stuff like that. And I'm just sitting there, I'm pissed off. I'm sitting there, I'm like, let her talk. Like, this all her fault or whatever. And so he finally take us back to the apartment complex where we live. He took us there, and y'all, as much as I wanted to go back to my house, I just could not walk in my mama's house at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I just could not do it. Like, I just did not want to answer to all those questions and all this other stuff like that. So I was like, girl, I'm gonna go with you to your mama's house. So I went to her apartment building, and I went in her mama's house and I just laid there and I went to sleep for maybe a couple of hours. Y'all, I got up and I went back to my house, went in there. I ain't even had to say nothing to my mama or whatever. She was like, you had fun? Yeah. And I went in there, took me a shower, and went to sleep. So, I'm telling this story to say you need to always watch who you hang around. Because I've never, ever been in a situation like that before. Never. Not with any of my friends or anything like that. But the one time that I go hang out with somebody new, all that shit happened. I have never been stranded outside ever in my life before then, So I just wanted to tell this story again because the original story that I did, the quality was bad and the editing was bad on it. So I just wanted to go ahead and redo it. So if you like stories like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because I do have another story about this one time where I thought that me and my friend was getting kidnapped. Yeah, I might do that story. If y'all want to hear that story time, make sure you leave a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. And I'll see everybody in my next video. Peace.
I know that you're somebody else's guy, but these feelings that I have for you I can't deny. She doesn't treat you